One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. The Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense will get first crack at it here. They'll operate out of split backs. Gonna run it. It's Wilkins. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And the Cougars come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical. They love running the football. That's their identity. But the defense getting that stop on third and short against the run, that sets a very clear message that they've shown up to play. They know it's coming, and they're going to be here all day.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Texas's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are led up front.
Identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air. It's Lang. Makes the catch. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time they dialed it up into the run.
Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Longhorns are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, they climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is, now can you keep it, David? How many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Houston sending the offense back onto the field.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Makes the catch. It's Lamb. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the catch on the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to pass. It's Lang. He's got the back in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Longhorns in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Defense has dominated the early part. First play of the period, 1st down here.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the 4th quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal.
Looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Out. He's got an open man. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They go to the draw. Hard running there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
Here we go.
Smith takes the handoff. Powers through the defender. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. It makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Houston. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's involved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Duke is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Looking downfield, it's Lang. It's complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Cougars have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on 2nd down. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Houston will snap it in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Houston.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And the extra point is good. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Texas offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. To the air, it's Lang. He fires a bullet to the right. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Lamb. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half.
And that hurts, missing that field goal.
Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's second and long. Slithers into space. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
Out of the backfield, he's open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Longhorns have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Makes the grab on the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Off play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Here comes the Houston offense once again. He'll start this drive firing. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and so.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Looking for a man. It's Lang. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sharp. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. To the air on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Longhorns have taken it inside the 20. Gives it on the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. There he goes. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Lang. Finds his big tight end. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Unleashes one deep. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they go back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. Turning it on. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Lost to fire on second down. Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Smashes it between the uprights. And we are tied, and we have set the stage for quite a finish.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the
Got a little room. Can they catch him? One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area.
Max going for the goal line. Touchdown Longhorns! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
This time it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Armour. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
2nd down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this defense taking matters into their own hands. First down, you get the sack. Second down, you force the incompletion. Now sitting at 3rd and long, you got them in their own territory. Big opportunity for this defense to shut this offense down right now.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on.